the man, the myth, the legend, Nicolas Cage is back in a brand new action comedy film that hits cinemas next weekend, and he is playing Nick Cage? Welcome back, film fans. This is Brad from Let's Be Real with Brad, and today on the channel, I want to talk to you guys about the brand new action comedy film called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is directed by Gormican, and it stars Nicolas Cage, Pedro Pascal, Ike Barinholtz, Tiffany Haddish, and Neil Patrick Harris. Actor Nick Cage begrudgingly accepts a $1 million offer to attend the birthday of a billionaire superfan. When things take a wild turn, Nick is forced to become a version of himself to save the day. So this is a movie that I have been dying to watch ever since I heard about this wacky concept of Nicolas Cage starring as a weird fantasized version of himself. That sounds like an amazing and off-the-wall movie, which is something that Nicolas Cage is so good at doing. And when I got the chance to see this film early a couple of days ago, I can now say that this movie was awesome. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is exactly what I wanted this movie to be, and so much more, because it gives me all of the Nicolas Cage isms and the love that I have for him as a super fan all in this movie. But this film decides to be more than just a meme movie and actually have a really good story, which is something that, I'm not gonna lie to you, wasn't expecting all that much. But I think this movie works so well at just understanding the love and admiration that we fans of Nicolas Cage have for this man. The film is also filled with tons of references to other Nick Cage movies that are literally incorporated into the story itself. So you would have literally had to see those movies to understand it, because they don't come out and say, oh, this is a reference to adaptation, or this is a reference to Con Air, as these moments just happen in the movie. So let's just get right into the positives first. Nicolas Cage is so good in this movie, as I really felt like he understood what the writers and the director were trying to go for here, and that is just being a love letter to Nicolas Cage himself. He is such a good actor, and I feel like he deserves that respect and love, and I want to see mainstream audiences come back and love Nicolas Cage all over again. Pedro Pascal is awesome in this movie, as he has been one of the best upcoming rising stars in quite a few years now, as he has just dominated everything he has been in, except Wonder Woman 1984. I don't know what that was all about, but he was so good in this movie, having terrific chemistry with Nicolas Cage, and I thought he played the perfect super billionaire fan, and he was so funny in this role. One of my favorite aspects about this movie is the story. This movie could have had the worst story possible, filled with Nick Cage memes and references, and this movie does do that, but it also has a story, which is a massive reference to adaptation, as this movie goes into all different avenues of action, comedy, suspense, a thriller, and even a drama at one point in the movie. And I thought that the movie just became so versatile and so different. There are so many jokes in this movie that had me dying laughing all throughout the movie, especially the Nick Cage memes and references, which were awesome. But even the jokes toward the movie industry were absolutely incredible. Gormican does a great job of directing this film, as there are so many great shots here, especially with many of the action sequences that are done pretty competently. Other technical aspects of this movie, like the cinematography, the production design, the score, and even the editing, are really good in this movie, as I thought they complemented the story and the characters. Unfortunately, this film does feature a few negatives, and the first one has got to be the story here. As much as I have praised this story of being a fun action comedy drama thriller type movie, I do wish the story was a little bit more over the top and more crazy and a bit more unpredictable, especially because there's one amazing awesome scene that was actually cut out of this movie that's supposed to be a deleted scene on the Blu-ray and 4K when it comes out, that literally should have been in this movie, and I don't know why it wasn't. And the last negative I have with this movie is more of a nitpicky problem of more something that that I wanted more of, and that is more of a crazy over-the-top Nick Cage, as he doesn't go too bonkers in this movie, which was a little bit of a disappointment. I just wanted a little bit more references and more jokes and more crazy flip out moments, but it doesn't deter the film all that much. Overall, guys, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was such a pleasant watch at the cinema, with Nicolas Cage playing himself, and he did a great job in the role as well as everybody else. It has a really entertaining and over-the-top story and so many hilarious jokes that I can't wait to watch this movie again. If you're a fan of him, which I think you should be, you need to go check out this film. I'm giving The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for checking out this review. As I want to know below in the comment section, what is your top 5 favorite Nicolas Cage performances of all time? I can't wait to hear about those. But before you guys check out this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you want to, and ring that notification bell so I can see you all in the following video.